Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Beastbreaker, where today it seems like we will be re-completing the crafting menu and hopefully hurtling toward this last weapon type. I hope it's something really cool. At this point, if it just turns out to be like a mace or something, it is gonna come across as a bit of a disappointment, right? Maybe that's my fault, maybe I'm the one who's building it up too much. So, in order to save science, we're gonna have to go collect some notes out in the corrupted coast. And I don't know that it matters too much how we do that. I guess, do I think I'm better at fighting Jawtooths or Clatterclaws, rather? You know, I think I'm bad at fighting Clatterclaws, so let's work on that. I do love this team. Do we have any weapon pieces that we still have, renown on? Not really. Okay, well then let's just take a pretty simple hammer loadout and we'll, here, I want to use Big Slammer again. Do we want Clobber? I kind of want Pole Vault. Yeah, give me this. Okay, let's run it like that. And I like this squad a lot. Although, actually, let me swap out Jonquil. Yeah, there we go. I feel like Dandy, also, hold on, there we go. Just cycling those to the Dandy's in the first space, because I think Dandy's Rampage Interruption ability is going to be way more relevant against a lot of these monsters. As we saw last time, Jonquil firing arrows from lots of different angles is just like, it's not getting anything done. All right, let's go fight some beasts. Not a lot of information to work with here. Given your smoothie-making skills, I wonder if you would consider a job in the cloud. It is not simply us nobles who live up there, you know. Workers, doctors, technicians, the new capital is positively bustling. And of course, there are vendors offering all of the best that the ground has to offer at a premium price. Oh, sure, I know. My feisty little sister Milfoil works up there. Just got engaged and everything. But me, I wouldn't want to leave the Myers. It's home swamp home, you know? No, I don't expect he does. Okay, I'll take that. You go ahead and provide off of that. Six is pretty good, right? We have no idea where the monster is right now. Like, what am I looking for here? With this hammerhead, I definitely think we want a grappling hook. And then just a grenade or something would be fine. Charges. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's send your fellows out shopping. One of these, please, and one of those, please. All right, I'm feeling prepped. Up here somewhere, maybe? The hell is this monster? So this one it hasn't got, it just grabbed this pool. Somehow. It's probably right here? Okay. It was in fact all the way in the pool. It usually drinks from the pools from adjacent to them, right? Maybe I'm misremembering. We haven't actually seen it do that in a while. Okay. So 15 charge on second bounce, splash 5 and stop. I do like this one because it's a little bit easier to control where you're going to stop. Trying to put myself in a position where I can do the big slammer onto that. I might want to just charge grog now. Now, you know what? Let's go all the way up here. And then just do another springing momentum. I'm not going to worry about the if I throw this from here, Maybe I want to get it from that side. Is that reasonable to do? No, not really. Not the way I landed. Yeah, that's not quite what I want. I want to try to get like here so I can get all 3 of those cores. I guess we'll throw it next turn. All right, rampage in 1, because this particular kind of critter does not take it easy. The small radius is definitely gonna be too small to get me that. Oh, that's right. You do damage where you leave the ground anyway. I think I'm just doing a springing momentum. This is a really awkward angle to approach from, though. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna accept that we're not gonna get the most perfect smoothie. Wow, I can do better than that, though. Maybe. Decreasingly certain. Let's just do it. Alright, we're gonna refill here. I'm gonna let we're gonna potentially be letting Dandy kind of open the situation up for us. So let's see, if I do this, this should work, right? And then springing momentum here. And then that lets me go big slammer right there. Gets us some of the inertia we need. And puts me in sort of a more central position. Because being around the edges of the screen against the Clatterclaw is bad news. Okay, I like that. Let's use this to move in. I probably want to move in this way, though. Okay, problem nearly solved. Yeah, let's see a rampage off of this. I'm gonna just smash the ground for a while, just kind of for the heck of it. I did not bother to look for the science evidence. I was so zeroed in. Also, I didn't actually finish my class. Okay, that was a practice. That was a warm-up run. It's been a couple of days, and I just needed a little warm-up run. Oh, there's no clash. Okay, well, it's a little disappointing. Bog Spitter. Sure. Maybe I do want to bring John Quill then. John Quill is good at finding stuff. Yeah, but this is a much more effective crew for the actual fighting. All right, we're gonna roll with the same boring old hammer for a couple of runs here. Oh, Dandy wants to have words. Nope, Dandy wants to have words. It is strange. I have been endeavoring to assist all of you as I was taught. Why, my father is adamant that those of us with privilege must pass it on to those who are less fortunate. But I cannot help feeling that I miss things sometimes. That I am perhaps not aiding quite as I intend. Careful, Skipper. Oh, bother it all. Would you attempt to point me in a better direction from time to time? What did I tell you? Dandy's the best. Dandy is a true ally. Alright, I need these, I need those. Now let's go find some science garbage. This is definitely a thing John Quill would have been good at, though. Okay, hello. You are actually fully adorable. I am gonna pull the retinue move here. We may as well just grab the equipment we know we need. All right, now I am in theory ready to fight any time, but also, give me a second, would you? Huh. Maybe I'm misunderstanding and there's not going to be... Oh, there's the clue. Another mysterious tape. So, you moved away from this. You could be moving in the direction of the speed thing. We don't actually know. Yep, okay. Strong versus Drain, weak versus Scar. Also, weak versus being hit repeatedly in the face with a big hammer. As are most things. As are most things. Yeah, we've not actually seen one of these before. They're neat. It's a neat shape. So second bounce stops me. Let's do like this. And then... you don't get the damage if you don't actually make contact, right? Darn. I was trying to hit this for the inertia. Honestly, though, this is not a bad start. If I just throw this right here, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. If you end your movement in this area, no bounce prediction for 2 turns. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah. Try to get... I really want that yellow thing. I don't think I'm going to hit it with this attack, but I want to get over there and then perform the hammer bash on it. Wow, that was really not good. It's wild how not good that was. All right, we'll just hammer here instead. Gotta get started. Yeah, wow, it's very important that you bring the grappling hook against these monsters. Difficult to maintain slammer tech against them. I think this'll work. Yep, just barely. All right, pretty good win right there. I'm gonna finish it off with a bouncing charge. Wow, that is a lot of sparks of types we don't need, or a lot of motes, I guess. But you know, in the end, it turns out to be the same thing. All right, and I actually found a clue because I bothered to look that time. Skip, look! This holotape isn't as smashed up as the ones we've seen before. Do you know what this means? The mystery scientist might still be at the coast! I'm not even going to try to do her squeals. None of us need that, and also I think my microphone probably would just auto-tune me out anyway, so... As I imagine most people do. Yeah, let's fight a Jawtooth. With the hammer. I know this is maybe a little bit less exciting than me just doing this same strategy over and over, but I'm trying to efficiently move us on to the next bit here. And you gotta admit, nothing's more efficient than this hammer strat. Someone's media library is woefully incomplete right now. So... need to get some idea where the good materials are and also where the heck the monster are. I found it. Let's not just yet. It's weak versus drain, huh? All right. Hey, dandy. Do we want to commit a drain grenade instead? Drain is pretty... I don't know. The strategy that we're doing now is very effective. Let's just keep doing the fast thing. How about that? This isn't going to matter at all, but we have the materials. So you have 2 advanced speed. Yep. Look at me. What a good read. Or 1 advanced speed, but it had been 2 turns, rather. Alright, sneak right up on him. Honestly, that's a pretty good start. Certainly making this awkward, though, huh? Well, I mean, like, just break stuff. Here's what happens if you won't expose your main core to me. Can I throw the caustic cabbage smoothie directly into its mouth? Yeah, that feels very appropriate, right? I kind of want to run in there and just smash, smash, smash. If we did that, I will deal 10 damage twice at most. Well, no, it's repeat for each inertia. So it's 6 hits of... It would be 24 damage in total. So probably not a good idea. But... you can do one of these. Hold on, I want to do this so that I'm hitting that other fin too. Yeah, 12. Okay, good. Thing is, I really want to grab all these. Look at it, it's so many motes. But we could just, yeah, let's just beat it instead. I forgot 12 damage twice is totally sufficient because acid. I basically went to all this trouble to have Mallow do a single point of damage. Okay, well that's an entire Clash Spark at least. Thank you, Dandy. I also felt it was pretty splendid, but I wasn't going to say anything. It felt splendid while I was doing it, you know? This is new. Shrapnel 2 plus 1 shrapnel for each inertia. Deal 2 damage at a radius on stop. Radius size increases for each inertia. I mean, that's certainly less good, but it's also a new thing, and so we're going to use it. And then we may as well go and get some more Clash. Let's do Clatterclaw. With this thing, so on scale bounce, deal 1 damage, and then shrapnel off at range 5. That all deals 1 damage. And that's 1 damage on bounce. The actual hammer attack can't do damage to cores, but the shrapnel can. So I might want to use a different haft for this. Springing momentum is so good at letting me stop exactly where I want to stop, though. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this. Alright, we're just gonna work this strategy again real quick until it gets us to the next thing. Ooh. This is a little bit different, but I think positioning is probably about as important with this one. Let us not fight it just yet. It is a growth element. That's not going to change very much about our approach, honestly. Okay, so you just grabbed increased speed. You're right here? Nope. Well, all right. At least they didn't see us. One of these days, I'm going to get good at that. Listen, counting is very difficult. That did not throw where the line said it was. Okay, I got bamboozled. Oops, I did that was a pole vault. That was supposed to be a different thing. Yep, this is going swimmingly. I can't believe that shake just... I think it was showing me the travel path, but it wasn't taking into account the collision size of the projectile itself, probably. Which is, fully understandable, but also makes me very sad. Okay, so we get 30 steps. Every time I bounce off a scale, I'm gonna emit shrapnel. Let's play with this a little bit. Yeah, okay, so you can get some pretty decent damage out of that, but it is definitely weird. It seems like a fun one, though. Okay. So this sucks. Oh, I landed inside. Shoot. I was trying to end up over here. Just get me out of the danger zone. I moved my mouse right as I clicked. I just zoomed into a different danger spot. All right, listen. You fight monsters for as long as I have, and eventually you're going to make a huge fool of yourself. A huge, tremendous, enormous fool of yourself. Wow. The radius is very small by default. I'm pretty sure I just want to have at it here, though, Okay, there we go. That lets me... Ooh, maybe it doesn't let me do this as cleanly as I would like. But my plan here is to start working up Seismic Slam. Alright. We can try to break stuff down here while I shear off this core. But obviously, it's going to be complicated somewhat. Changed my mind a little bit here because I thought I saw a good path to the inertia. Oh, I can't quite. Well, I mean, we're definitely getting a rampage. All right. This will help me reposition a little bit. Okay. Gives me a little something to work with. Then Dandy's going to come in here and strip a bunch of shells, or a bunch of scales, and hopefully that'll be enough to give us an opening. He just looks so joyful, you know? All right, I think I can work with this. So this will only do 2 damage. Yeah, I mean, like, the core problem here, right, is that the different weapons have different types of scaling, but only one of the possible types of scaling is relevant with the way the monsters scale, which is to say that the numbers on the cores go up. I think I am going to go ahead and drink this. This is just going to put me right back where I am, probably. Yeah. Okay. Now, unfortunately, me being out on the edge like this, yeah, it's entirely possible. I'm going to have a hard time recapping. Actually, no, never mind. We're going to be fine. That said, with something like this, it matters a lot less when you lose a little bit of inertia. Like, hovering around 3 inertia is totally fine. So I can just play like that. I wish we were getting a little bit less unlucky with the position of the bonus inertia tile. But honestly, this is working just fine. And this allows me to keep the inertia on springing momentum up, so even if I did somehow need it, I probably would be able to generate a huge amount of charge at a moment's notice, you know? It's a little scary. We're pushing the I have no more resources to fight this monster with limit. That said, I am glad that we had an excuse to see this. Sweet, sweet antioxidants. All right. That does get to be pretty large. So if we just kind of hang out in the middle, we can keep breaking down the lesser cores while laying damage on the larger core. We may well have to use the grappling hook to get back into damage dealing position from here. Yeah, this is not so bad though. And I'll say this, it really does open up the space. Oh no. Okay, I'm not quite inside. Can I guarantee a hit on the 12? I cannot. Okay, well, as long as I'm hitting the core, that's what really matters. Yep, because here we go. Now we can seismic slam the 3. I should probably not kill that 2. Oh, did I not get the... Oh, no, okay, I did. Because we're going to have to trade off killing these 2s. Alright, that should make a pretty easy kill on this next turn. Ooh. The easiness of the kill may have been overstated. Well, you know what? I have enough resources. I can afford a pole vault here. That didn't hit, huh? Well, it's all right. We still got resources, and I'm in the middle of the field, so gonna have a hard time escaping this. Okay, that got a little closer. Again, if you're not using the powerful strats, the game is definitely a considerable amount more difficult. But they are like right there. Why would you not use them? Okay. So, let us go forth and save science. We get to meet this weird electrobat in person, right? Moats afloat. Have none of these lands emerged unscathed? This area exhibits particularly strong signs of the corruption tessellation effect. Fascinating. I believe it's due to the conjunction of cross currents beneath this X-shaped rocky outcropping. Hold up just a moment. An X-shaped outcropping? There's a place like that on our map. Aye, that's Black Reef Cove. Many a skilled ship has gone down in those waters. I suggest you bury this accursed tech likewise and think no more of it. But we have a chance to actually meet this researcher. Think about all the things they've seen and done. And having more information sure could help us later down the line. On it. I mean, there was never any doubt, right? That said, give me back my extremely effective hammerhead. We're just gonna run through this with some quickness. I really do like this hammer. I feel like I have a lot of control with this particular hammer. Okay, that's good stuff. So are we looking for a particular... I'm assuming we're gonna like find a person on a tile. Yep, we sure are. Hello, adorable bat. Okay, yes, you are actually cuter in person. The subject exhibits extensive tesserae growth with a speed of 0.05 TS, whatever that is, worthy of a Class 5 designation. What ho, critters approaching. Are you here to jot down research notes? Not exactly. Well, in that case, stand back. I need to take some samples. I think you should maybe be careful there, small friend. Very small friend. Dandy, can you send your friends shopping? Just get me, you know, the usual. Pick me up one of my usual. Just tell them the usual. They'll know. So you just picked up increased RAM. Okay, I guess it's going for the increased attack next, which means we actually do not have a lot of time to catch up to it. Kind of a lot of messing around on the map there. Alright, growth needlebeak, not a problem. And then... I probably just want to do another momentum, right? I want to stay kind of in the middle, I think. Can't get the smoothie past the feather. Should have just thrown it from the original position. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. Can I? Yes. Okay. That 10 will give us a little bit of extra cover. I did not quite make it to safety there. And it looks like I'm going to get hit by... You know what? Let's go ahead and spend a grappling hook charge to get out of that. because I think I'm in 2 overlapping hit zones. All right, I have a feeling this is going to be pretty short from here on. Do I want to just grappling hook? I kind of want to just grappling hook. All right, we're not even going to need an assist on this one. That's a little awkward, though. Please force me out. Nope. Wrong direction. Well, I mean, we can certainly do this. Let's just break stuff to look tough. All right, and then I'm going to assume we're not even going to see a scene of it happening, but we're going to invite the bat back to the farm. Grandma's going to feel a little put out about it, and then everything will be fine. And then the bat's going to teach me how to make that damn grenade launcher, I swear. Moat's afloat, what a nifty fight. I've transcribed an astonishing amount of data from my observations. His notes just say hammer good over and over again. And the curiously bright moats that you picked up are most fascinating indeed. What might this imply for my inorganic xenofauna hypothesis? Perhaps we should combine forces. I'm Alchemia. You know, like the genus of herbaceous perennial plants? Yes, I do. I do know that. Everyone's familiar with that. I have a special fellowship grant to study beasts in the wild, but my observations have thus far been stymied. Whereas you've managed to deconstruct the samples so efficiently. You and I must compare notes. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Alchemia. Oh, what a spiffy farm. It reminds me of my college dorms, what with all these critters packed in. All this familiar bustle is a real pet-me-up. See, I've only just graduated from the Celestial Collegium. Wait, you're my age? From your recordings, I thought you'd be, like, way older. You mean to say you've recovered my recordings? Oh, I'm utterly chuffed. Keeping comprehensive documentation is vital for my grant, but it's proved to be most inconvenient. You would not believe how many times my research subjects have attempted to step on me. Crowded or not, it seems our home is yours for now. Might as well make yourself comfortable. Thanks. Now, where can I go conduct some computational enchantment around here? At this point, Grandma has completely given up on fighting. It's just like, this is my life now. This is what I've done. Okay, weapon upgrading. I like the sound of that. Just wanted to offer a warm welcome to the team, Alchemia. Oh, thank you for this is a social overture. I've never been part of a group before. Except for the Junior Xenofauna Investigative Society. I was the founder and president, and sole member. Never been in a group, huh? Well, if there's anything you got questions about, I'll be glad to lend a paw. Thank you, Jonquil. There's so much that I'm just bursting to delve into. First of all, where might I find a battery recalibration nozzle? Sounds a bit like something they might have in the forge? Oh, I see. In that case, how should I account for the temperature differential when calibrating? Or is the calibration temperature independent? Oh, sap and splinters. That's, you're going a bit over my head there, lass. Oh, yes, I know what to do with this sort of feedback. I'll clarify. Ahem. Will the nozzle's recalibration nodes have altered enchantment frequencies due to excessive thermal input? You might want to chat with someone who's got a bit more know-how, maybe? Ooh, you found a real bright one this time, champ. Sorry this old noggin turned out to be pretty dim. Aw. Aha! So this is your computational enchantment center. And look, someone has already installed an enchantment augmenting recalibration node. But, motes afloat, where are the spark oscillation boosters? The sobs? Distress? No need. I'll just poke around a bit and hook up a few rudimentary devices for you. Yes, yes. This contains all that I'll require for further experimentation. Also, now you can upgrade the enchantments on your existing equipment and whatnot. I mean, that sounds good. Nifty, right? I mean, do you like it? Maybe? Probably. Probably is my answer to that. What means upgrade? When I press upgrade on the whirling head, numbers go up. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. I love it when the numbers go up. Where is my current favorite hammer haft? Here we are. This does not change at all. This seems literally identical. Yeah, that's identical. It doesn't feel like a good use of a resource. Well, I mean, I guess we better upgrade everything eventually. I'm just gonna start hitting buttons. That added stun? That seems cool. Yeah, I probably want to upgrade this. 50% chance to deal 2 damage. Terrible, terrible stuff. It's fine. Listen, we have all these sparks and motes and whatnot. You know what, let me get through these so that I don't have to scroll past them all the time. We're gonna just do all of this. We'll figure out what it's all for later. It's funny that on each of the, it seems like on each of the big hammers, or each of the big weapons, it only upgrades 1 item slot. So if you're using the, or one skill slot. So if you're using these, you are just getting less upgrade in total than if you use separate parts. Weird design. Anyway, let's continue upgrading them, even though it's probably wrong to do. Okay, what else can we afford? This one. Shatter 6 becomes Shatter 9. That's cool. I mean, I do like Sheer. The Blast Quiver, actually a quiver that I'm a pretty big fan of. Oh, adds Taunt. I like the ones that add new capabilities as well. It's probably a little bit more interesting than the numbers go up, but man, I sure do love it when the numbers go up. The good old Demolition Quiver. Okay, just extra shot, and of course, does eat an extra ammo. Diverting strings. 6 arrows. I see. More player health. This one's kind of... Booty's a strong word. Y'all know I hesitate to use it, but... Okay, twice as much movement. Not necessarily even a good thing, actually. Yep, more movement. In this case, actually definitely relevant. Gosh, we have a lot of saved up spark. More range. That's fine. I don't think that range was really the problem I was having with that thing, but it's fine. Stop after 1 bounce. Just double the damage is all. That's all. No big deal. Pole vault. Yeah, pole vault literally does not change. That's so weird. Whatever, I'm doing it just to get it out of the list. Okay, what are we most short? Placid. We are really short placid. We need a lot of that. And also everything else except gloom. Somehow. Okay, so there's a creepy twisting sickness mysteriously cropping up in the mires, right? What if, after the critters die, they twist all around with corruption scales and turn into creepy undead beasts? Poppy, a fascinating theory. Really? Really? Indeed. Can I inquire as to the reasoning behind your hypothesis? Oh, well, Tempest has that scaly scar, and beasts kind of look like critters sometimes? Oh, compelling. Though the undead hypothesis is unlikely given the lack of testimonials about disturbed graves. Perhaps the inorganic crystals have coalesced around natural environmental materials that... Oh, the moats! This could explain the seeming contrast between their inorganic nature and their naturalistic niches. Much appreciated, Poppy, for the brilliant insight. I'm sad that the part that got discarded was the only word that I was interested in, but fine. You know, the science is where you find it. You got it. If you need wild speculation and thrilling rumors, I'm your gal. Alright, so Dandy has a new shipment of tech that should help the beach. I do... Ooh, side quest limited time. We don't usually see limited time. Let's go do this. But then, at the final minute, crunch. Sounds like it would have been such an awesome shot. Without a doubt, if my recording pin had survived. Ooh, idea. What if you and I try to recreate it the next time we're out together in the field? Oh, you wish me to join you specifically? Yeah, totally. We'll run around, you'll rattle off cool facts. Ooh, I can even show you my very favorite picnic spot. Murderthorn Meadow. It'll be a totes epic... Oof, hurts me to say it. Totes epic friendship getaway. In that case, I say, tally-ho. Skipper, please allow us to embark together on a totes epic excursion? No, you don't have to say it. It's fine. Nobody has to say it. It's not necessary. So what's your deal? Scan the beast and expose its weak points. Use on beast tracks to learn one of the beast's unknown traits. That's actually potentially useful. So upgrading stuff. No, upgrading stuff does not, in fact, alter the, refresh the renown, rather. So do I still want to, I think I still want to go this way. I think we're still just kind of like burning through stuff real fast here. There it is, thundering across the expanse. Incredible. Observe, its hull glinting, its tesserae shuddering. Whoa, hang on. I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but we can't get distracted yet. Trust me, we've got to find the prime spot if we want to get close as we can to the beast while Skip's battling. Oh, nifty. Let me start scanning the area for optimal hiding places. Yeah. We'll totally get right on that. So... we're back in a place where the tall foliage is actually useful, which is nice. Oh, hey there. I am not quite ready to rock yet. If you could just hold on a second. You're probably not walking this way. Yeah, okay. Let's just grab my default tools. Yeah. Do I just attack? Hold on. Is there actually something that we're looking for, or was that all just flavor? It was probably all just flavor text. Also, we kind of have to fight now. Hey there, buddy. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen one of you. Let's just get ourselves a little bit of momentum here. All right, that's very awkward. Oh, man. Yeah, speaking of awkward. Is it worth using a grappling hook to correct? And if I'm going to grapple, am I better off grappling down here? I think maybe. Maybe I just do another spring and then worry about it after? So let's see, a big slammer. Like, I'd be willing to take the damage if I could get the inertia scale, which I think I can do if I grappling hook to about here. Yeah, I think that was well worth it. Just gotta not get hit again is all. Should be easy, right? Because, you know, hammer. What are they doing, sending these level 19s out here against me? Yeah, let's hope Alchemia got the footage. How invigorating! And look, Poppy, you were correct that I should not wander absently into the fray. For once, my scientific records survived! It's a dream come true! You know, for me, this whole thing is a dream come true. Traveling like this is basically all I've ever wanted to do ever since, oh, I don't know, my whole entire life. Seeing different places, meeting different people, sampling different foods. Oh, a fellow enthusiast. With that vim and vigor, I'm surprised you decided not to attend a university. University? That's not really an option down here, Mia. We don't have access to that kind of stuff. If I wanted to learn about anything that wasn't farm chores, I had to find a way to go see it face to face. Which meant sneaking out. A lot. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I apologize. But perhaps now I can aid you in harnessing your creative spirit. Yeah, they're going to get into, like, dramatically more trouble together. This is going to be like an exponential increase in the amount of trouble. And so here's what I was kind of imagining. See, I scribbled it on this napkin. I was thinking something like this. Aha, because you love to leap about at top speeds. Yeah. Ingenious, though the execution's complicated and the sparks are rare, so we couldn't do it quite as described. But if I take the seed of the idea, perhaps I could creatively repurpose some cutting-edge compression tech to affix this grappling hook to your favorite cooking implement, and eureka! Oh, they did it. The fantastical flying frying pan! Well, I mean, good for her, I guess. I must say it is quite refreshing to see someone from the cloud again. Not that life on this little farm isn't marvelously invigorating, but I do get a bit homesick. At least Cinnabar's avant-garde cloud tech pins have been flying about, reminding me of the court. What do you mean, your lordship? Those pragmatic informational nodes aren't cloud technology. What? Well, though the Queen's labs certainly have proprietary projects, these are a completely different caliber of tech. They don't even seem to run on sparks as their battery source. It's groundbreaking. Throughout the history of our queendom, we've relied solely on motes and their byproducts for all enchantment. What does this suggest about potential fuel sources? I've been hoping to dissect them to learn more. But so far, all potential subjects have resisted capture by bopping me repeatedly on the nose. Regardless, I have much yet to learn, but I'm growing increasingly certain. These weren't created by the Collegium, or the Lofted Court, or even Her Executive Majesty. Oh, I see. Yes, but of course, whatever was I thinking? I don't think he understood what she was saying to him. And that's fine, you know, I'm not, you know, making fun of him. I think it happens to Dandy a lot, which is me making fun of him. Skipper, good day. Did you approach because you hoped to hear about my latest theories? Not really. But I could listen. Oh? Oh, yes. Allow me to consult my notes. It is evident that beasts are not simply some enormous species of critter, despite superficial similarities. However, current scholarship still frames them as organic due to their adaptations to the environment. In contrast, I propose that they are in fact inorganic, but reminiscent of natural organisms because there is an organic seed within them serving to shape them, these motes that you find within their cores. Magic infuses the natural world, the same way we use sparks to infuse our batteries. So, could the motes be enchanting the beasts with their behaviors, the same way we program our technologies? Skipper, what do you think? I think... I'm glad you're excited. There you go. Way to not look foolish. You know what? I would love a new shipment of tech. I'm very pro-tech. Marvelous news! My father's philanthropic connections have come through with a new shipment I requested. These little gadgets should make short work of all that dispersed coast corruption. Really? Oh, indeed. These devices were developed specially to provide handheld corruption purification. My father had to call in quite a few favors to obtain them, but he was glad to assist such a worthwhile cause. I look forward to being able to make a real difference at last. Well, that's great news, lad. Be sure to tell your dad that we really appreciate him pitching in. Good timing, too. A coast town just called for help. Why not take care of both at the same time? Yeah, I would like to... Can I... I am not allowed to bring a second companion. Weird. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. The corruption is quite intense here. But look, the soaps are working, vacuuming up the grains of sand. I wish we had more. They do seem a bit slow. You'd think my fellow nobles would have made them larger or deployed them at scale. But surely initiatives are underway in the lofted parliament to fund tech that can speed the cleanup process. I shall keep setting up. Focus your attention on finding that beast so that it cannot deter our progress. Yeah, alright, that is sort of my whole deal. So what do you think? Over here somewhere, right? Yep, I found it. It's probably not moving there. Let's get our basic supplies and then just chase that thing down and have at it. So here, probably. Yeah. I don't need to interact with your status effects. I got the only status effect that matters. Smashing. Although acid is also a very good one, it turns out. Can I can. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Hard to turn down the initial burst of inertia, right? Okay, that's a very promising start. This strategy was wildly overpowered relative to all of the other strategies when the number on the hammer was 2. Alright, no renown bonus, but who needs it? Let's hope our tech remains intact. Wait a moment. I say, you there, perching on my tech with those wings full of gathered kelp. What are you doing? Gathering kelp, obviously. But it's poisonous here. Cool, I'll take my chances. Now see here, my concern for your health is legitimate. You see, I am the heir to the Marquis of Summercrest. Yeah, okay, I don't know what that is or care. But that's absurd. The Marquis has worked tirelessly to aid countless coast citizens like yourself. Coast citizen? Ugh, I wish. But it's whatever. You want me gone? Fine. I was leaving anyway. Well, okay. That's curious. I feel like we need to pursue that. What a horrible faux pas. I was so mistaken about the origin of the pins, and I'd proclaimed it so loudly. This is almost as mortifying as the time I asked Lady Hyacinth to Hotunia to the Cirrus soiree. And she instead chose to waltz paw in paw with the heir to the Arch Earl of Autumnfang. I was so crestfallen. Aw. But then my father secretly decided to cheer me up by canceling all his meetings so that he could surprise me with a father-son vacation to the Silverline Croquet Estates. It remains one of my fondest memories. And furthermore, who did I encounter on the field but the handsome Lord Ranunculus du Longiflorum? And he agreed to be my date to the Cumulus banquet. Me, beside the swoon-worthy heir to the Ultra-Duke himself. All this to say, I've dealt with disappointment before, so I'll get the heir back under my wings soon. No Fritillaria can be kept down for long. I forgot what his name was. He's got a lot of it in my defense. He just lives like a fundamentally different life than everyone else he's ever known. Okay, we did manage to pull in some stuff, but it wasn't enough to actually build anything. So, back at it. Let's do one more. I'm having a good time. Alchemia has a new theory to test. I do love testing theories. Tempest is so very adamant about all of their different magical corruption theories, and so I propose that we venture up close and personal to investigate. Fortunately, a huge beast of the genus Bogspitter has ventured to the mires and is reportedly wreaking havoc. Oh, I'm good at fighting Bogspitters. Fortunately? Oh, indeed. You see, the coast is so uniformly poisonous that my samples kept being contaminated. Whereas this is a previously untarnished area, so I can witness the destruction of the ecosystem firsthand. Appropriate reaction. Destruction of... but wait a minute, my family lives right around those parts. Oh, spiffy. You'll be able to identify the parts that degrade. Okay, yeah, no, we're going. I'm going to save them. Really, I'm not allowed to bring... I assumed Mallow would be... Huh. Okay. Right, wouldn't you think from the dialogue we just had? Motes afloat. There it is. Stagnatus sputumissima. Magnificent. The subject's natural behavior profile supports my new generative spark algorithm hypothesis. This is the perfect opportunity to put it to the test. But the critters... Oh, yeah, naturally we'll save them. My scanners are deployed. Tally-ho. Yeah. Not super convinced that had entered her mind. Oh, man, remember how easy it used to be to gather materials? They're just, like, everywhere. This is crazy. I'm gonna, just grab some extras. So, our normal order is a 6. Alright, we're gonna be the most loaded for bear that we have ever been. Look at this. I'm gonna oh, no grappling hooks. Right. Well, I definitely still want a charge tincture. That's a for sure. Haste is probably very important. And that means I don't quite have enough for a big thing. Alright, that's fine. This. Okay. Howdy. Yeah, haste definitely helps with the smashing. Oh, that is a wonderful place for that to be. If I can just figure out a good aha. Okay, I think we're in a pretty good spot here already. I wonder if it's actually possible to hit those, like, cheek sacks. Also, are these... I wonder if these are related to those or if these are part of this core. Probably... They're probably not related to the heart core, right? To, like, the important one. Criminy. Well, that thing was brittle. I wasn't even counting. I wasn't doing the math. I was just thinking, you know, we'll hit it a couple of times and we'll figure things out after that. Under par, 19. Roughly 19 under par. Run those numbers. No, this can't be accurate. I've run all the numbers and there is no longer any doubt whatsoever. My readings aren't just picking up on the powerful notes embedded in the cores. It's more than that. The individual tesserae, the raw core liquid, they exhibit the same magical properties as the motes. Tempest is right. Magic is the thing that's poisoning the world. Well, that's not a great outcome. The corruption is magic. Impossible. You didn't see what the world was like when it had magic in it. No, but I can see the results of it now. Oh, wait, hold on. There are still a lot of unknown variables here. This calls for extensive additional research. So, although this might seem upsetting, it's excellent news for my graduate studies. But what happened to my family's swamp? Was it poisoned? Are they going to be hurt? Oh, I didn't check. How could you not check? That's a fair point. He's upset, you know, in a reasonable way. Okay, 3 spark crafting. This is where I wish I hadn't just spent all my stuff upgrading. I didn't think there was going to be another tier. Are you hiding? No, I'm just devoting myself to further research. A daunting new discovery is a discovery nonetheless. Beast liquid is indeed magic, but significantly condensed, even more than the compressed battery enchantments. Which leads me to the conclusion that perhaps beasts are themselves enormous batteries. If so, it implies that this forge may have been underutilizing the magic collected from them. Which would mean, if I multiply by the factor of tessellation, adjust some wires, and eureka! It worked! I've upgraded this forge to craft with 3 sparks at once. You see, this is proof that there are still all sorts of nifty real-world advantages to my research. Really there are. Okay, what is that gonna look like? Like, do we have... Yeah, okay, I just want to make something. Yeah, sure, build me this. Oh, unlocked new bow grip. So, things are gonna be made of 3 pieces now, is the sort of the question that I was hoping to answer. So if we look at this... Actually, no, what I want to do is go to the forge and look at crafted, right? Yeah, show crafted. So yeah, now we're making pieces with individual effects on them. And in fact, that's not even an upgraded version of an existing thing, is it? Fires 3 arrows in a wide arc, applies your essence, 50% chance to deal 1 damage, 50% chance to add 2 taunt. Now we have a thing that does this, right? Essentially. No, that's distract. Yeah, okay, so these are newer parts. Okay, it turns out maybe there's a heck of a lot of... I kind of thought we were reaching the end of the mechanical arc of the game. Mayhap I was mistaken. Alright, well, I think that's probably where we ought to get off for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I am so glad to have this adorable little bat scientist on our team. That said, the house is starting to get a little acrimonious. Maybe too many critters packed under one tiny roof here. When you come back next time, hopefully we'll be able to fund some sort of expansion to the farmhouse before Grandma kills everybody. And we'll see you then.